Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So thank you guys so much for watching this series as I edit Survivor and got it ready for publication. As you can see it behind me, I always like to show you guys the real reality of, you know, the process of writing and editing, and sometimes it isn't always easy. And in order for it to be this wonderful, thrilling, exciting book that it is today, Survivor but Deadly meets the Hunger Games, with an epic fantasy twist, multicast of characters, no spice, romantic subplots, all of that. It takes process, it takes work, it takes effort, and I wasn't always into it, and I dreaded it really badly, but my editor and I worked together. She helped push me and this story, and I was able to add 80,000 words in it and completely change it and rewrite it and make it the book that you see before you. It is available for pre-order on Amazon right now in ebook form, and it's coming out in November, so be sure to grab your copy and pre-order it now. I'll have a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, so my husband makes his own jerky, so he made pork jerky, which is really good, as pork tenderloin, beef, and bacon. Oh my gosh, this is like the best invention ever. It's so good. I ate breakfast and I'm here. It's 3:30. I like to get started by 3, but I'm a little late today. So basically my sister actually is at work. So she's gonna come home later, which may be a whole thing in and of itself. But anyways, so my goal is to, my plan is to edit chapter 9 in Survivor first, read through it, kind of know what I'm doing, and then I'm going to go through and add and change things, and write more and change what's already there, and tweak it according to the ideas my husband and I had last night, and then we'll go from there. So, I know I basically have a game plan and I know what I'm doing, but I think I want to edit what's there first, to kind of get a grasp for things, and a grasp for like what's going on before I change things, even though there are things that will need to be changed, like, and rewritten from what's already here, not just me writing more. I'll have to do that too, but, so that's the plan. I also want to film the bonus content where I talk specifically about what I'm doing for people who've already read Survivor for bonus content, so I may do that at some point. But this is my focus, so I will check in with you guys next time. It's 3:30. I'm gonna get started. So it's still the same day of editing Survivor, and I'm feeding the dogs. I'm waiting on my husky because if I don't watch him, he'll eat the other dog's food. But I edited 2 pages of chapter 9, and that's front and back, so 4 total, and got through the first part, which is the challenge, and I got ideas for what to add. So I went ahead and started a new document and wrote 2 different scenes. It was 2,107 words for both scenes. I just finished writing them and I realized it was 5 o'clock, so I needed to feed my dogs. So I wrote those because those are going to go in and through the challenge chapter. And then from there, I'm going to keep editing, and make the changes that I need and add any extra scenes that I'll need as I go. So that actually worked out really well right now. So I'm pretty much just... I don't know how much more time I'm going to have to work, but I want to at least get those scenes, because they're still in the document, so I want to add them. Come on, Echo. I want to add those scenes to Survivor, and then probably save everything, and I want to get that done before, it's so nice out here, before my sister gets home. I don't know how long that's going to take her, so now that the dogs have been taken care of, I'm going to do that, add the scenes, save it, and get everything saved and added properly, and I'll probably resume later tonight. So yeah, and I'll check in with you guys next time. Hey guys, so this is still the same day of editing Survivor, day 13 to be exact. I got back to work editing the rest of chapter 9 at 7:45, and it's now 9:51, so it's 10 o'clock, so that was 2 hours and 15 minutes thereabouts, and I finished editing the chapter, and as I edited, I kind of added words to kind of fit in the new ideas, and I didn't calculate any of them except for 78 of them because they were really like spread out. So I added 78 words is all I calculated from what I added, and then once I got the whole chapter done in context, I added another scene, 2 scenes, and both together was 1,659 words. On top of the 2107 that I already added. So 2107, I need to keep that in mind. So basically I'm going to log it and then save it and then show you guys all the details and stuff. And chapter 9 is officially done. So, which again, I said it was a long chapter. As you can see here, it was a lot. And it had a lot to fix. And it was really overwhelming. And I'm still concerned some of it doesn't make sense. And especially with how I changed it. I had to do a lot to kind of fix my way in here. But I think, but the fact is that it's done and I'm happy with it, how this is. So that's good. Also, I went outside to help my sister because I had a coworker drop her off, but they weren't able to get all the way to the door, like all the way to our driveway because we live on a gravel road and there's still a lot of ice and snow and it's very slippery. My husband can get in and out with his Jeep, but even then he's literally like sliding across the road all the way. So she walked the rest of the way, which was a short distance. And so we went out to help her and I fell. And so I hurt the back of my thigh and my hip and my knee and my ankle were sore. And then I threw my hand backwards to catch myself. And so my palm got sore. But my wrist has been aching really bad because I have weak wrists anyway. And then later on, when I was inside, I was trying to get my dog out of the kennel and he rushed out and the door like cut my right here, which is a really sensitive area. So that's honestly really sore as well, on top of the fact that it's getting cold and the cold makes my wrist ache even worse. So I am kind of a mess right now. On top of the fact that I've had IBS trouble all night last night, so I didn't sleep well, and it's been all day today as well. So I am just not feeling the best right now. But I feel really proud of getting chapter 9 done because it was such a big deal. It's a long chapter. I'm interested to see how long this is going to be, especially with the new scenes. So it was like 2,000 words, and then I kind of want to see I want to see the total of the new words that I wrote, but y'all, I just highlighted chapter 9. Look at this. I'm not going to show you the book. 12,358 words is chapter 9. No wonder why it took me 2 long sessions, because I edited from 3:30 to just after 5. So that's an hour and a half, plus the 2 hours and 15 minutes I had now. So that was a total of 3 hours and 45 minutes to edit 12,000 words, which again, I wrote some of that and I haven't re-edited what I wrote, but oh my gosh, that is a lot. So we're probably going to divide chapter 9 into 2 different chapters, and I know where the split can be, because like I remember the part I was telling you about earlier where the challenge was done, and that's when I was like, I know what I'm doing, so I'm going to go ahead and add the scenes I need to add and then finish the rest of it. Like that's the break. So that's definitely where the break is going to go. Okay, that's a lot. So 12,000, what did I say? 12,358. Oh my gosh, 12,358. And then all together, okay, we have 2107 plus 78 and then plus 1659. And so the total that I wrote is 3,844. 3,844. And that means our total, okay, 56,466 plus 12,358. 68,824. 68,824. And that was chapter 9. And this has been day 13 of editing Survivor. So check this out, guys. All right, so January 13th, 12,358 words, and of that, 3,844 words is what I wrote today, added in various parts. So the total word count that I've edited is 68,824, and we did chapter 9 and it's day 13. So I'm curious to see, I think the total book count, hold on, okay, is 151,509. So I am curious to see 151,509 is the total word count. And we have edited 68,824. So we have 82,000 words to go. 82,685 left to go. So I was mostly just curious. So that is the first part. Okay. I need to do the little chart real quick. Okay, so according to the chart, like I said, I skipped yesterday. Like, I didn't skip, I edited and worked, but I didn't actually do a whole chapter. So that's why the line is there, but we went up and now we're at chapter 10. So that we're still above the predicted. So I think it was the 17th before I expected to get this far. So really, really proud of that. But this also means that I get to color in chapter 9. All right, so what are we gonna do for chapter 9 this time? We're gonna do aqua green, which actually looks more blue to me. So yeah, that looks completely blue. Perfect. Perfect. Sorry, I wanted to check and see how much. I can't remember. It was like 3,000 and something. 3,844. Okay. Perfect. Yay. Okay. So I've got chapter 9 here, which was from page 63 to page 76. And it actually is page 76 this time. So all the other chapters have been on the backs of other pages, so that one actually starts a new page. So yay. So I'm going to add this in here like that. Oh, there we go. See? And of the actual book itself, we've got this much left to go. So making progress. It actually feels lighter. I'm gonna separate chapter 10 so we know what I'm dealing with here. Okay. Chapter 10 is even longer than chapter 9. So we are on page 77 and it literally goes to page 94. So it may take me a couple days to get through chapter 10, and that's the original, much less having to add more for all the extra plot threads going on, especially since things are really going to start to pick up. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So that's a lot, but once we get that done, I feel like we're well on our way. So that's going to be nice. I'm going to separate it out. And that's been a night. So, and it's 10:03, and my husband's actually not working overtime till 1:30 tonight, so that gives me an hour and a half to do whatever I want and or relax since I'm not feeling well at all. And since I edited 12,000 words tonight, 3,000 of which I did write tonight, I feel like I deserve a nice little break. So I'm gonna save all of this, update the timeline, and then go from there. So I will check in with you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more writing or reading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed watching this episode and want to keep watching, then check out the next episode. It'll be here.